More than a century of history destroyed in seconds. The fire showed little mercy to one of the jewels in Glasgow's architectural crown. Next door is Scotland's busiest railway station, a key artery in the city. In the morning light, this was what was left. Generations of Glaswegians hardly able to believe their eyes. It all began here at this vape shop yesterday afternoon. Thick black smoke, followed by a loud bang that would eventually engulf the entire building.
So which unit was your building? So I was the first floor.
Louise watched her business of 15 years go up in smoke on social media.
Numb, devastated, shocked, and so no way to describe it. It doesn't actually seem real. It's like when I seen it last night, but actually seen it in person, it just still doesn't seem real.
Fire crews insist their response was adequate. That's despite the risk of a chemical reaction when water hits batteries like those used in vapes.
We're unsure as to the nature of the incident at the moment. We don't know how the fire started. Yes, it's true, applying water to lithium-ion batteries is a challenge, and it's something that our firefighters are trained to do.
Our understanding is that this happened in a vape shop where there would have been a lot of lithium batteries. Would that have been known to the officers on the ground?
We're not sure at this time in terms of what the contents, the properties were at that point.
The First Minister indicated the Scottish Government will support businesses and the City Council to deal with the cost of this fire.
What I've made clear already this morning, and what I say again today, is that the Government recognises that this is an unexpected and extraordinary incident to affect the City of Glasgow. So there'll be numerous businesses affected as a consequence of the fire, some of them most directly in the fact that the building has gone on fire. Others will lose trade simply because of the lack of footfall in this particular part of the city. So the Government recognises that extraordinary circumstances, and we'll work with Glasgow City Council to support the council and businesses as part of the recovery operation. Now, we're in the early days of that. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but the Government will be active supporters of that process, will be financial contributors to that process to make sure that we can get Glasgow, the city centre of Glasgow, up and running as quickly as we can.
For some, that will be an emotional cost for the city they love and the livelihoods that have gone up in smoke.
Travel disruption is likely to continue here well into the working week. Now, Network Rail have issued an update tonight to say it could be as early as Wednesday when we might see trains running here, but in all honesty, given the sheer scale of this devastation, that feels highly optimistic. Fire crews are still here tonight. They are battling to try and to save this facade, which they have told us is at high risk of collapse. They're even pumping water in from the nearby River Clyde, as you can see over my shoulder, to try and keep that stonework nice and cool. A major investigation is now underway, and source of this fire, how safe are these buildings, and crucially, can any of this history be preserved?